subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a poor boy named Arif. He was born in a broken mud house. His father worked as a daily laborer, and his mother washed dishes in other people's homes. Arif had no shoes. Most nights, he went to sleep with an empty stomach. But even in poverty, he had one thing: honesty and goodness. He often said, "I can sleep hungry, but I will never steal, and I will never lie." Childhood struggles. One day, when Arif was very young, he found a lost wallet on the road. It was full of money. At home, there was no food to eat. His mother looked at the wallet and said, "My son, if we keep this money, our lives will change." But Arif held the wallet close to his chest and replied, "Mother, this is not ours. If I eat from money that is not mine, my soul will never have peace." He returned the wallet to its owner. From that day, people in the village said, "This boy will become someone great." Love for education. There was no school in his village, but Arif was hungry for knowledge. Every morning he walked miles to reach the nearest school. The villagers laughed at him. What can a poor boy do with books? He should work, not study. But Arif never stopped. At night, he sat under a weak lantern, reading his old books. His stomach was empty, but his heart was full of hope. The struggle in the city. When he grew older, he moved to the city. There, he worked during the day and studied at night. Sometimes he washed dishes in a hotel. Sometimes he sold newspapers on the streets. One winter night, while selling newspapers, he collapsed from hunger and cold. People around him whispered, "This poor boy will not survive." But in his weak voice, Arif whispered to himself, "I will not die. I will live. I must live, to make my mother smile." The turning point. One day, while working as a helper, Arif saw a rich businessman collapse on the road. Without thinking, Arif rushed to save him. He carried him to the hospital and stayed by his side. When the businessman recovered, he asked Arif, "Son, what do you want as a reward? Money? A job?" Arif lowered his head and said softly, "Sir, I want only education. Nothing else. Please help me study." The businessman was shocked by his honesty. From that day, he decided to support Arif's education. Success and legacy. Years passed. Arif studied hard and finished his education. He became successful, not only as a businessman but also as a kind human being. But Arif did not keep his wealth for himself. He remembered his village, his hunger, and his poor days. He built a school in his village. He built a hospital for the poor. He built homes for orphans. Standing in front of his people, he said, "I was once poor. I was once hungry. But I never gave up honesty, patience, and goodness. That is why I stand here today. Success is not about money. It is about serving others." Moral of the story. Poverty, hunger, and pain do not make a person weak. Patience, honesty, and kindness make a person truly great. Thanks for watching the video.